Welcome to the next episode of Just About Boxing at Jab University, brought to you by iBuild Texas. Check out our sister podcast, Jimmy's World. Both shows are available on all podcast platforms. Today's special guest is none other than Sierra Martinez. What up?
Hey.
Sierra, how old are you?
17.
17 years old. Where are you from?
Providence, Rhode Island, but I currently live in Texas now.
Texas. What part of Texas?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, Funky Town. All right. How you liking Texas?
You said, how do I like it?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's more calm. Not much. I mean, there's a little hating, but it's not really as much as where I used to live, you know?
Yeah. Pretty hot in Texas?
Oh, is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And where you at right now?
New Mexico. Las Cruces, New Mexico.
It's hot there too, huh?
Yeah, it's really hot here.
So you're in New Mexico, but yeah, you're in New Mexico for camp?
Huh?
You're in New Mexico for camp?
Yes.
All right. You're out there training with Renee Carrasco and Ari Carrasco. How's the running? I know they run a lot.
It's good. We run a lot. We run maybe 12 miles a week.
And you're training with Mike.
Yeah.
For strength and conditioning. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How you like that? Is that something different?
Yeah, it's different. Just the way he trains is different, but it's good though.
Yeah, the man has a PhD in exercise science, so pretty sure he approaches it different than a lot of people. So how long ago did you start boxing?
6 years ago, about to be 7.
And what made you want to box?
My dad and my brothers, but mostly my dad, because like I was fat when I was little, so you know, don't laugh. I was fat when I was little, so my dad just wanted me to train. But then this little girl in the gym, she was older than me, but you know, I just say little girl because we was little girls, but she was like 3 years in the game and she was begging to spar me. And I'm like, girl, I don't even have a mouthpiece. Like, but then my dad one day was just tired of it. So he was like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna get you a mouthpiece. So I came in one day and man, did I whoop her. Oh my gosh, poor girl. I made her cry.
Oh man, y'all become friends later or not?
We was friends before, then she never showed back up to the gym because there was this little, I don't know if you know Gary Boletto. Yeah. But his son, Aiden, he told her, he was like, oh, she made you cry. And she never showed up to the gym after that.
Yeah, kids can be cruel. Kids can be real cruel.
Yeah,
so
but
go ahead. So you won a lot of stuff. So including international competition. So like tell me some of the stuff you won.
I'm a five-time national champion. I won when we went over with Team USA to Poland, the Silesian Games. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. I got a gold in that, and then underarm boxer of the year.
That's what's up. And what comes with being the boxer of the year? You got a lot of gear, some pictures on the internet.
It comes with a big red on your back, a big tag on your back, like
a big target.
Yeah, everybody want to come get you, and I'm like, dang, like leave me alone. No, but yeah, it comes with a big target on your back, and you just gotta grind. You gotta work, and one thing I learned this year is if you get too comfortable, things get taken away from you. And I think I got a little too comfortable. And that's another reason why I'm out in camp. So I could just get my mind together. And I got a little too comfortable. Like I was winning everything back to back to back to back. I was winning it. I felt unbeatable. And then I got too comfortable in my shell. And I just, you know what I mean?
So you got a little comfortable. Things didn't go your way this year, so you made some changes. Went out to New Mexico. You out there with a team that I help work with, and I know Renee is, I don't want to say mean, but he's hard. How's that? How is that as an adjustment?
especially with the eating. He's hard, very hard with he. You can't get away with nothing. So like, it's hard because like it's hard because like I used to eat bad like all the time, and like I was never I was never used to like things like this. But I mean, once I got used to it, it was cool. It wasn't that bad. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, because I'm really a picky eater. But
Yeah, I could vouch for you being a picky eater.
you know what?
uh, so you got Junior Olympics or the youth division at the Summer Festival coming up here in Lubbock. What weight you going at?
32.
You're going at 132 pounds, and then in December you're making a jump to the grown folks division.
Oh yeah, elite, and I'm a go down to 25 just because I'm a little 132. I'm too little. I was weighing it like at nationals. I would weigh in at like 128, 129, and that's without trying. Like that's not even trying to make weight. That's just me. I was eating anything. I was drinking water. It was really not. It wasn't much of a weight cut. So I think 125 is the fit.
All right, and so you think 25 will be what'll be the difference between being 32 and 25? You're gonna have a little bit more pop, more energy. What you looking at there?
I think I'm gonna have more speed, even though I have speed now. But I think I have a little more speed. Uh, it will be just later on me, like just because I have weight to lose, like so I'll be faster on my feet. I might have a little more pop than I do now.
You saying you still fat though?
No, listen, I'm not fat, but I still have weight on me.
All right, all right. So you got plans to go to 25 in December, 32 here in Lubbock for the summer festival, and you've been around for a while. Like when you box, what do people see when they see Sierra Martinez get down?
Oh, like in the ring,
Yeah.
they see. Let's see. I mean, they see a boxer. That's what I'm gonna say right now. They see a boxer. I'm a real like I move a lot. Like you could probably say this. I move a lot. Um, I mean, I'm starting to work out throwing my hands more, but they definitely see my feet. Like everybody, that's one thing everybody does say. They see my speed too. They definitely I mean, I don't see it as much as everybody else does, but everybody tells me like I'm really fast. But they definitely see a boxer.
Yo, and so do you watch yourself on film?
No, I'm be honest, I don't. Some fights, it depends. It depends which fight it is, but a lot of times, no. I just don't. My dad watches me all the time, but me, he'd be like, Sierra, come watch this. I'd be like, no.
So do you watch boxing? Do you consider yourself a boxing fan?
I kind of, but like I watch like the newer fights. I don't like to go back in the old days and no, no, I can't. I will fall asleep. Now, the only time I really watch boxing is if like someone shows me something and I can't get it, and I'll like watch someone that knows how to do it and try to like practice it. But I'm never gonna watch a whole 12-round fight. No way, no way. Mm-mm. I can't.
so so you had what the 2020 really was kind of 2021 because it was in March. You had that tournament and things didn't kind of go your way. What do you think was the issue there?
I got too comfortable.
Got too comfortable.
Because one thing I know is if I didn't get that comfortable, I would have never. That was not my tournament to lose, first of all. There was no way I should have lost that tournament. But, I got too comfortable and I just wasn't. And everybody that saw that fight, like, they knew that wasn't me. Like, that was not me. That was not. And, like, yeah, I boxed nice, but I did not throw my hands as much as I should have. And if I did, I would have won the fight clean. But I mean, even though I still don't think I lost, but I don't I don't sit here and just go by, oh, I don't think I lost. It's what did I do wrong? Why was I so comfortable? Like I need to start getting out of my comfort zone. And I got too comfortable because I was winning things. I thought I'm unbeatable. So I was too comfortable. And I think I needed that loss. Like I needed to lose that nationals for me to get in my head and say, Sierra, what are you doing? Like
So Sierra, what are you doing?
Terry.
I thought I was helping you out, man. I thought I was helping you out. Um, so we had the COVID thing that kind of slowed everything down. I talked to you earlier. You said when you was in Rhode Island, that everything just shut down.
Yeah, everything was shut down. Ain't nothing was open. So it slowed. I mean, it didn't really slow nothing down. I was running at the track. I was, we had to kind of jump the fence for that, but it's okay. I was still running at the track. I would do like a little outside workout. I couldn't really hit the bags, none of that. Until it took like a month. Then I finally moved to Texas, and then everything was really open. I mean, it wasn't fully open. We still had to wear masks and stuff. But in the gym, we didn't wear masks or nothing. We was cool. Like everything was good. And now it's 100% open. But I was training throughout the whole thing. I mean, I kind of took off, but just because I knew nothing was coming up, like USA boxing was already shut down. So I just knew nothing. So I was being lazy.
Well, at least you admitted it. All right. So I noticed though you guys didn't completely like give up on boxing. Y'all were traveling. I know you,
Oh,
Ari, y'all went to Soul City and got some
yes.
work. Uh, how is it having to travel and go to somebody's gym? Is it like a regular camp atmosphere? Because I know you've been with Team USA multiple years. Is it like a camp
Mhm.
atmosphere when you go, say, to Soul City or
It's,
something like that,
well,
or is it just like
going
more
to like
friendly
other
atmosphere?
camps is different. I think it's kind of different from Team USA only because I don't know everybody from there. But I mean, Soul City was kind of like Team USA. We was there as a team. Like I went there with Audie, and we went in, and I know everybody from there, so it was really nothing new. And I had been there already before, but the only difference is that Team USA we trained 3 times, and over there we trained twice, but it was good workouts still, and we got some good sparring too. Yeah,
And then recently, I noticed you had some sparring with Michaela Mayer. How'd you like that?
good. I had sparred her before that too, and she's always good work, and it's new things. She's a pro, so like I learned things from her. And it's always good work because she could show me things that I've never seen before. And
And
yeah,
she's much taller than I thought she was, man. Like she's tall
me too. She's really tall.
and she's long, and then you got some work over here moving around at Triple Threat Gym where Naomi Graham and Chris Downs are from. It's really hot in that gym. How'd you like it working out up here in Colorado?
It was nice. I love the gym. I like the gym because there's no like animosity. You
Yeah,
don't
no
feel
ego.
it's like a family gym. And everybody helps out everybody. So I love it there.
Yeah,
It's definitely
I trip out at this gym because like all the names show up at this gym, but they're just like
right.
regular people.
Right.
Yeah, just like regular people. And then Coach Leb's like everybody's uncle, like uncle or
Mhm.
dad. Yeah, he's real funny, real country. I love him to death. He's a cool dude, man. The Army
Yeah.
world class athlete program. So you've been boxing for a while. You've won a lot of stuff. You're getting up there in age. You're about to cross over into the elite division come December. Like, what is the end goal for Sierra Martinez with boxing? Is it the pros? Is it the Olympics? Is it make $1 million? Is it to like I did it, leave me alone? What is it?
Um my end goal always been the Olympics, to have a gold medal in the Olympics. I always told everybody I didn't want to turn pro, but it depends. It really, like, I'm not gonna say I'm going to turn pro, because if I don't like if I don't have to turn pro, then why would I? You know what I mean? But I'm definitely going to the Olympics. That's always been my dream. That I'm gonna make come true. No, it's not a dream that I'm not gonna live, but that's definitely the dream that I'm gonna make come true. Be a gold medalist in the Olympics. Heading for 2024. I don't know about pro yet. I mean, it's not a no. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna turn pro. But if I get a good deal, I get a good deal. I'll go pro. But I mean, if I don't have to, I don't have to. It depends. Playing it all by ear, you know.
Yeah, and women's boxing has come a long way. You know, they started in the Olympics in what 2012. Of course, you got Clarissa that got 2 golds. Queen Underwood, she went to the Olympics. Marlene went to the Olympics, got a bronze. Michaela went to the Olympics. Uh, Jenny's going to the Olympics. Like that was something a lot of girls older than you didn't get to see. Uh,
Right.
Now the girls like your generation get to see it. It's a reality for them. Do you think the money's gonna come with it soon?
I don't think the money's ever gonna be up with the boys. I never think that, but I think we're gonna up it because I'm not even gonna lie. Women's boxing came a long way. Like we're up here, like for real. And I think I don't see the reason why we shouldn't be at the same level as the boys. But you know, they talk about the time. You know, the pros they fight 2 minutes. The girls fight 2 minutes. They fight three. But I mean, I don't see there's a difference because we fight 3 minutes in amateurs, and yeah, it's more rounds. But it's like I think we can do it. Like if we're here to box, just give us it, and we'll train like that. Like I mean, I don't think it's impossible. It's not impossible for us to do it. That's just how they make the rules. Like you guys are telling us to fight 2 minutes, so that's what we're doing. But I don't think we can't fight the 3 minutes, and I think we definitely should be at the same level as the boys. I think we could do it.
So
I mean, I
you're advocating for 3 minute rounds for women in the pros. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. 100%.
like
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women's world champions out there that are with you too. Equality. I believe it. I believe in it. You guys fight the same 3 minute rounds as the boys and the amateurs. I don't understand why you don't get to fight the same 3 minute rounds in the pros as the men. So I'm with you 100% there. So you've been boxing a long time. You've had a lot of, how many fights you got, man?
almost. I mean, I'm gonna say like 60 something, like 65, 64 around there.
64, 65 fights. Is there like one fight that just stands out to you as being like a hard fight? Have you had some of those?
Oh, hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I've been in so many hard fights, but like, hmm, let's see.
Because I
I'm gonna
think you
say
fought a who's who. You fought everybody. So anybody just stand out?
I'm gonna say this one girl. This one girl that is from New York. She's pro now. Faye Fava.
Oh, the one that does all the Mike Tyson stuff?
Oh, I we fought 3 times. She beat me the first time we fought. I beat her the last two. But one thing about her is she hits so hard.
I heard that, man. I've never seen her live, but I've seen some sparring videos of her, seen a couple of her fights, heard people talk about her. Like, yo, like she
Oh
got
yeah.
rock. Yeah, she got some rocks in them gloves. Like she
Oh,
hits
yeah.
hard.
She's hard and no doubt, but she's the only thing that frustrated her about me was because I'm a boxer. I moved so much she couldn't catch me. But the first fight, I didn't know really what to expect. So um I went in there and I didn't take a beating, but like everybody thought I won that fight, but she was throwing combos and my head was like, God, oh. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, that fight, I was like, all right, all right. So we came back like 3 months later and I just knew I had to box her. I couldn't stay in the paint with her. No way. I was not stronger than her. I'll admit that one. No, she came in and she's so fast with it. She's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, she looks like a young Mike Tyson. I think they from the same area, right? Catskills,
Yeah,
New York. Yeah.
she trains in the gym. He trains at custom auto and stuff. Custom auto gym. That's what she trains at. And they try to get her to do that. But our first fight, she was with a different trainer and she wasn't training with She wasn't training in that gym, and she was throwing combos, and like I thought she was doing good, but like my jab was just she couldn't get past it. So, and I was just moving. I would every time she got close to me, whoop, I was gone. Like, nope, girl, sorry, you're not about to get me on the ropes. No. um, then the third time we fought, it was like a flawless victory. Like she couldn't. But the reason why I'll give it to her is that she switched trainers and they try to get her from throwing so many punches to only throwing like 2 punches because they wanted her to and then come in with so she didn't really get it and she was just so slow at it and she was trying to make the adjustments. So that's another for the third fight, she was like slow, like really slow. But it's just because she was making the adjustment from throwing combinations to now trying to get into Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I like your little sound effects. That was funny. Uh, so like, does any fight stand out to where like you just put everything together, everything your coach in the corner asked you could do, every punch you threw was landing, every punch they threw was missing? What fight was that you had then?
Well, I'm not gonna say I put it all together, but my first nationals I think it was 2019 when I made the team. That was my first nationals I won, was Utah. I got on the team in December and I fought a girl that beat me 3 times, Faith Mendez.
Okay.
We have really a lot of animosity. And I think the reason why I put it all together is because of my hate. Okay. My dad was like, Ciara, you need to let it all go. And I threw so many punches. So many punches. It never had, like, I never threw that many punches. Then I fought another girl that I sparred when I was little, China, Isabel Vasquez. I fought her there for the finals. And she was way more talented than me when I was little because I was on the come up, And so when I went into that fight, I was just thinking, I'm going to just box her. And I just outboxed her clean and I made the team. And those are the 2 fights that really stood out to me because I was like, in nationals, I wasn't really winning. Like I would win a couple fights. Then once I got to like semis and finals, I would like lose. And I was just like, and then boom, I just back to back. Then once from there, it was like a winning streak. Like once I like put it all together, it was like, all right,
and
I'm more comfortable.
Out of all these tournaments you've been to, what is your favorite tournament to go to? A lot of people say the Junior Olympics.
To go to?
Yeah, a lot of people say Junior Olympics. I've had one person say ringside. Like, what's your favorite tournament to go to?
I'm gonna have to say JOs too.
Yeah, a lot of people say that one.
JOs. It's a cool tournament, especially like West Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia was pretty cool.
Those was the nationals that everybody was at. I mean, I don't think they really go to JOs no more. I don't think JOs was where it was at and when it was in West Virginia, but I think the tournament where it really is at is December.
It's the big one. It's the big one. Everybody,
yeah,
especially the juniors.
That's the big tournament to be at.
Yeah, juniors and above. That's the
really
big one.
Juniors, they really like plan like just for juniors. So it's like now it's definitely December. That's the tournament to be at. Like you gotta be there.
And that's the one where you earn your spot on Team USA too,
exactly.
Right? And how was it being on Team USA?
Oh, it was a great experience. I really loved it. The coaches was great. Especially to be on the team with girls I knew and even girls I didn't really know. I knew of, but I didn't know them. I created a bond with a lot of girls and it was really good. It was great.
Can you say boxing has brought you a lot of friendships you never expected to have?
Definitely. Especially like not a lot of people could say, oh, I know someone in almost every single state. Even like I made friends in different countries.
Yeah, that's
from when I traveled. I still have like the girl I fought in Poland, the Hungarian, she we still get in contact even though I have to like Google Translate, but
Hey, thank God for technology, or else you'd be sitting there
No,
staring
right.
at the message, looking
Yep.
dumb. And so, what do you think? Like, what do you think is one thing? Like, if you were the main person in all boxing, say you control all the boxing in the world, what is one thing you would change? Just one thing. King, Queen, Lord, Sierra of boxing would change one thing about boxing. What would it be?
Queen Sierra. Um, dang, what would I change? Honestly, well, I mean, it's smooth. I mean, the only thing I would change is girls, boys. Girls will be up here, boys. No, I'm just kidding. But
Who run the world, girls? Yeah.
yeah, everything will be equal. Like I don't get it. I think honestly, I don't think any sport is equal with girls and boys. I think girls are always just a slight, like, you know.
So equality. So do you see yourself in the future just being an advocate for sports equality
Oh
for
yeah,
women?
definitely. Definitely.
And how would you go about doing that though? Like, would you start a podcast like I have, or would you just get a sign and march around saying "Hell no, we won't go"? Or will you just start winning, and then every time they put you on TV, start, telling them what it is, like Clarissa does? Like,
Yeah,
how?
like my interviews and stuff. Maybe I don't think I could do podcasting. I don't like interviews that much. I
Oh,
can't.
well, excuse me.
But I can, like, you know, whenever I get the chance, you know what I mean? I'll put it out there. You know what I mean?
And use your platform. So, you guys ran this morning
Now I worked out at Fitness One.
at Fitness One, and then what time you guys going to the gym?
We're going to the gym at 5:30.
At 5. So typically, right now, you guys are doing about two or three a day type of thing. I know Mike's out of town, but you guys are going to do, you run, you do Mike's training, and then you do the boxing gym, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what does a typical Sierra boxing day look like? I know you kind of wake up late because you was a zombie this morning. Like,
You know
oh,
what?
your hair was all over the place. You had one eye like this. Looked like you just had a stroke.
Bro, what?
So what does a typical Sierra
Okay.
Martinez boxing day look like?
All right. So Boxing Day, or like you want to hear my full day? Because I will
Uh,
tell you by detail. We'll be here all day. Not just
uh
kidding.
let me know a boxing day. Let me what's that look like?
So I wake up, then I
What
do
time
my hair.
what time you wake up?
We wake up every day at 8 o'clock. Wait, 8, right? Yeah, 8 o'clock. And then we either go run or we go to Mike's for strength and conditioning. And then we come back, we eat, then we eat again at like 1:30, and then we go to the gym at either 5:30 or 6 o'clock, around there. Unless we have sparring. Some days we'll get up at like 10 for sparring, and then we'll go to the gym later that night. But yeah, that's a typical day.
Yeah, I know Jennifer Hahn trains at Las Cruces. You get a chance to spar her yet?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
so
think
you got
that.
another world champion you're getting to spar. So is it valuable experience? Does she drop like some gems on y'all, let y'all know what it is when you do get to the pro game, or what she's been through?
Wait, did she you
Does
say
she
that?
does she talk to y'all and tell y'all
Yeah,
what's happening?
yeah, she did. She,
Sierra, I'm convinced you're mildly retarded. But yeah, continue answering my question, player. Hey Ari, get out of my camera.
Bro, she's making me laugh. Okay. Wait, can you say it again? Because I
I
totally
was just
forgot.
asking, at like Sparring, Jennifer, even Michaela or anybody, those world champions, do they like drop gems on y'all, let y'all know what's happening, what's gonna happen with y'all in the future, things they've been to through their experiences, anything
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
I mean, I didn't get to talk to her a lot because we was training, and I mean, we sparred, and she was like training after. But like, I mean, really, Renee tells me about all of it, but I didn't really like talk to her, but I definitely know she's gonna get a couple fights in though. That's about it. I don't really, but she's definitely good work though, and she's like, she pressures me too, even
Yeah.
though she don't pressure all the time, but she definitely pressured me, and she's just good work. She's awkward too. That's another thing about her. Like, she helps me with people that are awkward like her. You know.
Yeah, I know she was a USA boxing national champion back when I was fighting, like way back when, because me and her about the same age. She comes from like a martial arts background. Like when
Oh
somebody
yeah.
gets when somebody gets in the ring like that, can you tell right away?
Oh yeah, you could definitely tell. Just the way that she be like holding and like.
Do that one more time for me, Sierra. Let me see that move.
No.
Look like you
Yeah,
took
but
a breakdancing class in middle school. But
I say
with
I'm
that
a dad.
said, I know y'all got to eat and get ready to rest and then go to the
Oh,
gym.
yeah.
Before I let you go, um, hit everybody with your social media platforms. Let them know how to get a hold of you, follow you, whatnot.
All right, so my Facebook, Sierra Martinez. If you don't know how to spell it, Siera. Pretty sure you know how to spell Martinez. But my Instagram is the original dot Sierra. I don't know if there's numbers at the end. I don't think there is, but
No,
I
let
don't.
me help you out. Let me help you out. Let me help you out because I was just messaging you.
I think it's the original dot Sierra. That's it.
Let me see. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna help you out here since you can't
It
see.
definitely.
It is. Let me see. The original dot Sierra, and then the name shows up. Sierra Superfly Martinez. That's what you go by, Superfly.
Mm-hmm.
Superfly. Where you get that at? That's a movie I used to watch when I was little.
For
Yeah, you never heard of Superfly?
no, but
Oh man, you gotta watch that movie, dog. What you doing?
I didn't watch it.
But you need to. You need to know where that name come from.
Maybe one day. But now I'm gonna look that up just because you said it. But my dad gave it to me because I'm just fast. I'm a fast girl. I'm fast, so he just thought like Superfly, you know.
I thought because flies were annoying, but that's okay.
Wow, you know what?
I'm just playing with you,
I,
dog. I'm just playing
and
with you,
every time
dog.
fly, people think like you know how they say like, oh, I'm Superfly. No, bro. It, no, that's not the reason. Okay, just so everybody.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. With that said, I'm gonna let you go. You have a good one.
Bye.
Bye bye.